Good morning, student. Today we will discuss our first unit, planning in sports. Today, physical education play an important role in modern education system. It emphasizes on all-round development of an individual, keeping in view the various aspects of personality like physical fitness, social adjustment, mental activeness, emotionally balanced life, cultural value, etc. Means in today, physical educations help in all-round development of an individual. That is, it's help to develop the individual physically, mentally, socially, emotionally fit. Means complete development of a personality of an individual. Therefore, modern physical education systems include variety of activity in its program. Thus, physical education program needs good planning for organizations of its activity. Okay. Meaning and objective of planning. Planning is forethought, means thinking in advance. It is an intellectual process of thinking in advance about setting of goal and developing strategies which are required to attain the goal efficiently. In planning, we think in advance about a goal and make various strategy to achieve our goal. Okay, planning, we think in advance. Okay, we think in advance about our goals and make various strategy to achieve that goal efficiently. It is a pre-plan planning. It is a pre-plan we make in advance. Okay, it is pre-work done before the activity. Planning, it is a specific result that a person's or systems aim to achieve within a time frame, within a available resource. Means it is a pre-work planning. It is a pre-work and done before the program so that we can achieve our aim or goal within a time frame and within a available resource. In planning, we make a goal and develop strategy and outline the tasks and schedule to accomplish our goal. Okay, first we set a goal and develop different strategy and outline our tasks and schedules so that we can achieve our goal efficiently and effectively within a time frame and within a available resource. So it is a pre-work, means thinking in advance about our goal and making various strategies so that we can achieve our goal within a time frame. Objective of planning. What are the objective of planning? The first objective of planning is to achieve the aim of program. Planning is done considering the aim and objective of program along with time and finance available for the program. If we make a planning, it's help to achieve our aim, because in planning we make our aim, we make a goal. So planning helps to achieve our aim of the program within a time and finance available. To consider the requirement of program. Planning begins with the requirement of the program based upon number of participants, type of activity, level of participant, etc. In planning, we consider the various requirement. We consider the requirement of the program or the requirement of the tournament, like number of participants taking part in the tournament, what types of activity we are organizing, and the level of participant, etc. So according to that, we make a planning, we set our goal, we make our program to reduce the chance of mistake. If we make planning in advance, then the chance of mistake will be reduced. To bring up coordination, if we make planning, there will be the proper coordinations among various committee. That is, there will be the proper coordinations among the various committee. To organize a tournament, we make various committee like financial committee, organizing committee, technical committee, ground committee, etc. So if we make a proper planning, there will be the proper coordinations among this committee, and it's helped to improve the program organization. To use the available resource, planning is made by listing down the available resource and resource to be arranged for the program. In planning, we make according to the available resource, what resource we have, according to that we make a planning. And if we does not have that resource, we arrange the resource for the program. To arrange the program, a good planning guide us how to arrange the resource, that is, which items we should purchase, borrow or hire. In planning, we discuss to make a schedule of the planning. In planning, exact schedule is chalked out. Okay, in planning we make the exact schedule where we have to organize a tournament, when, how, etc. We make the schedule of the program, keeping in mind the time, duration, venue, weather factor, etc. Give information to concern. Planning needs to give attention related to information to concern one. In planning, we give information to higher authority so that we get approved from that to organize the tournament. To form various committee. In planning, we make various committee. Planning needs to give special care in forming various committee and their items. In planning, we make various committee and give them their duties, etc. To direct and guide duties of various committee. In planning, the direction, duty and work of various committee are also planned in a systematic way. Which committee, what are the duties of the committee we make in the planning, and we give the duties, we give the responsibility to the committee. To provide management and coordination, planning is made regarding proper management and coordination of various committee. To plan during the program work, a good planning is required related to needs during the program, that is, how to meet the immediate needs, that is, if there is any emergency, then how we can meet that needs. To check, supervise means supervision of the tournament, coordination, to make the coordinations between various committee, etc. To plan after the program. In planning, we also make planning what we have to do after the program, like making report of the program, returning of equipment, things, etc. from which we have borrow, etc. To consider the boarding and loading needs. And special planning is required related to boarding and loadings of the program, means bringing the sports persons, athletes to the sports competitions and then to return them. These are the objective of planning. And importance, what are the importance of planning? The first importance of planning is give direction. Planning helps to give direction to achieve the desired goal and target. Okay, planning we make a goal, we make a target. So planning, it's give direction to achieve the goal. How you achieve your goal, it give you direction. Reduce undue pressures. Planning helps to reduce the pressure of immediacy, thus less stress during the competition. At the time of competitions, there is too much stress in organizing secretary, etc. So if we make planning in advance, there will be the less pressure during the tournament, because everybody know what's their duties. Therefore they will perform their duties, um, very perform their duties. Develop creative idea. If we make planning in advance, then it helps to develop new and creative idea, so that thus promote innovation. Good controls over activity. Planning keep control over various activity of tournament. If we make planning, it's help to make control over the other activities also. Increase success. Good planning ensures success, thus failure can be prevented. If we make good planning, then the chance of success will be more, because if we make planning, there is a less mistake. Therefore the chance of success is more if our planning is good. Increase coordinations. Planning improve the coordinations among various committee. If we make planning, there will be the proper coordinations among various committee, because they know what their duties is. Therefore there will be the proper coordination. They will perform their duties according to that, according to the planning. Improve resource. Planning helps to give good use of resource. The best and economical result can be gained. Prevent wastage. If we make the planning, there will be the less wastage of time, money, etc. Because everybody know what are their duties, etc. So there will be the less wastage of resource also, because we know how much money, equipment, resource we require, as well as there will be the less wastage of time. Increase efficiency. Planning helps to improve the efficiency, thus maximum output can be gained. Moreover, it reduces the stress. Good schedule. If we make planning, it's help to make good schedules of the tournament. Thus, good utilizations of time, bit comfortable rest time for the officials. If in our planning, if we make a good schedule, then there will be the proper utilizations of time, and the player as well as the official will get the proper time for doing the rest, etc. So the performance will also improve. These are the importance of planning. Okay, this is the importance of planning. Planning means thinking in advance, in which we set our goals and we make various strategy to achieve that goal. Means thinking in advance. It is a pre-work which we do before the program. Okay, planning means it is a pre-work which we do before the program. Importance of planning: it's give the directions, reduce pressures, develop creative idea, good control over the activity, increase success, improve coordination, improve resource, prevent wastage of time, money, resource, increase efficiency, and good schedule. If our planning is good, then there will be the good schedule. Next topic is various committee and their responsibility. Today, sports tournament are participated with great enthusiasm among the large number of teams. A well-organized tournament is one of the best methods for evaluating the skill of a team. So, good tournament has healthy competitions, and to organize it, a good planning is also required. Okay, to organize the tournament, we need a various committee. Okay, good tournament has a healthy competition, and to organize it, we need a good planning. For smooth conduct of sports tournament, it is necessary to form various committee which should perform their duties with full responsibility along with good coordinations among them. Okay, committee means group of people. Okay, committee means group of people. So, for smooth conduct of the tournament, we need committee. We need various committee like organizing committee, technical committee, ground committee, sponsors, ceremonial committee, first aid committee, etc. for smooth conduct of the program. And it is necessary to form various committee, and this committee should perform their duties with full responsibility along with good coordinations among them. Then only our tournament will be successful if this committee perform their duty with the full responsibility. And the duties of this committee have to do lot of work which are categorized as pre-tournament work, during tournament work, and post-tournament work. That is, in planning, we make the duties. We set a duties of the committee. What are their duties before the tournament? Their duties before the tournament, during the tournament, and after the tournament. The responsibility of committee. Let's discuss first. Chairperson or chief patron or tournament directors, usually head of the institutions. This chairperson, it is also known as sponsor. Okay, chairperson, it is the sponsor of the tournament. It is the head of the tournament. It is a sponsor of the tournament. What the his responsibility before the tournament, during the tournament, and after the tournament? His duties before the tournament is to plan the success of the tournament. This chairperson's plan for the success of tournament, arrange the finance for the tournament, finance, fund, etc. The chairperson provide the finance to organize the tournament. During the tournament, chairperson look after overall arrangement, welcoming the distinguished guests, checking for the smooth conduct of the tournament, to monitor the smooth conduct of the tournament. And after the tournament, his duties is to summarize the success of the tournament and value of the success and value of the tournament. This is the responsibility of chairperson, means sponsor of the tournament. He planned for the success of tournament and also arrange finance and fund for the tournament. He look after the overall arrangement of the tournament. Chief technical advisor. Chief technical advisor, it is a chief well qualified. Okay, chief technical advisor, it is a well qualified, experienced and expert from the related game. For example, if you want to organize the football, then the chief technical advisor should be well qualified. He should have experience and expert of that game, etc. His duty before the tournament is to check the technical aspect of the tournament, like play field. He checked for the play field and its marking. He said that playground is according to the rules of the game or not, and its marking is right or wrong. He also checked the equipment for the tournament, helped in making the fixture. This chief technical advisor helps to making the fixture so that the team compete according to that fixtures. This technical advisor also guide others officials like timekeepers, umpire, referee, etc. His duties during the tournament is to supervise various committee. Okay, chief technical advisors supervise the various committee, check the progress of the tournament as per the rules of the game. To handle the technical dispute in the tournament, if there is any technical dispute, this chief technical advisor handle. He sort out the dispute, monitors the smooth. It helps for the smooth conduct of the tournament and also deal with the protests or objections. If any player team is unsatisfied with the result, then this chief technical advisor deal with the protests and objections made by the player or team. Post work, his duties after the tournament is to make the report of the tournament, to inform the success of the tournament to the concerned like game federations, association. Okay, he informed the success of tournament to the game federation or association. Organizing secretary, usually the physical education teachers who organize the tournament. This organizing secretary is the main person who organize the tournament. His duties before the tournament is to do all the planning for the tournament. He make the planning for the tournament, get approved from the higher authority to organize a tournament, to make arrangement of equipment, score sheet, official table equipment, certificate, to consider the available resource, list of possible equipment and its ability, to make fixture, to discuss the budget and approximate expense in the tournament. A form of various committee, he make a various committee and its staff, drafting general rules and regulation for the tournament, drafting eligibility pro forma and consent letters to various institutions for participant. This organizing secretary is the main who organize the tournament. His pre-work is planning for the tournament. He make the planning, get approved from the higher authority and make all the arrangement to conduct the tournament, like arranging the equipment, score sheet, official table equipment, certificate, etc. During the tournament, his work is to coordinate with different committee for smooth conduct of the tournament. He make the coordinations with different committee, check or pro forma of the player, their age, to handle immediate problem. If there is any problems, he handles the problems. To deal with protests, this organizing secretary also deal with the protests and objection made by the player, etc. And after the tournament, his work is to give the vote of thanks to the concerns, to make the final report of the tournament, make the budget report, expense details, so that he can give it to the higher authority, etc. Next is ground arrangement committee. Ground arrangement committee, his work is to do all the ground arrangement as per the rules of the game. He make the ground as per the rules and regulation of the game. Arrangement of the ceremonial functions like opening and closing ceremony. And during the tournament, his work is to provide the equipment for the match. Okay, he provide the equipment for the match, manage others needful facility in the near the play field. If there is any requirement of the equipment, facility, etc., he provide. After the tournament, his work is to collect the equipment and returns the borrowed equipment from where he had borrowed the equipment, return back the equipment. Technical committee, his duty before the tournament is to do. Technical committee means officials, expert for conducting the game, coach, umpire, etc. His work before the tournament is to do all arrangement over the play field as technical requirement. Whatever the technical requirement we require for organizing the tournament, like score sheet, official table, equipment, etc. This technical committee make the arrangement. During the tournament, his duty is to conduct the tournament, to manage and conduct the game as per the schedule, perform the duty as referee, umpire duty during the game, to handle the official duty, to manage the timekeepers, to fill the score sheet, to check the scoreboard, etc. These are the duties of the technical committee. Next is discipline committee. Discipline committee, it check the discipline. His work before the tournament is to check the crucial and dangerous point. He find out that if there is any dangerous point or not, and make the arrangement. If there is any dangerous, he make the arrangement to consider the players and spectators' safety. During the tournament, his work is to make overall discipline in the tournament. He make the discipline in the tournament, check and control violence. If there is any violence, he check and control the violence, ensure that there is no hindrance during the progress of the match, monitors of spectators, means monitors of audience, etc. And after the tournament, his work is to provide safe exit of the player and spectators. Okay, safe exit of the player and audience from the playground or from the stadium. Reception committee. Reception committee, his pre-work before the tournament is to arrange all the required details and equipment, to get the scheduled fixture, to be aware by all boarding and loadings, to check the team details in advance, which team is coming in what time, etc. To inquire about their boarding and loading arrangement, transportation requirement, plan according to that, etc. And during the tournament, their duties is First interaction of team is done by the reception committee, where they are informed about the tournament schedule. Okay, this reception committee inform them about the schedule of the tournament. He make the safety arrangement for their stay, provide important information. Reception committee provide important information to the team, eligible pro forma of the team collections and check to collect the payment of the match, meal, secretary amount, etc. And after the tournament, his duty is to check and refund the secretary amount to the team, to hand over the certificate to the department game, etc. department team. Next is finance committee. Finance committee is pre-work is to get detail of approximate expense under various headlines. Means he make the approximate expense of the tournament get approved from the higher authority, means get approved and sanctioned from the higher authority, and also plan for raising the fund. And during the tournament, his duty is to provide the fund for various activity and committee. He provide various fund to for various activity and to the various committee to collect the fund for the meals from the team. And after the tournament, his work is to prepare the exact financial report, how much money is expense in the tournament. He make the exact financial report of the tournament. This is the duty of the financial committee.